Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I'm basically gonna be farming the new event that came into Arcane Legend. This is just a bit of a chill stream. I just wanted to um, farm it and hopefully make some gold. I wanna get to 88.5 thousand gold. Previously, I have made around 500k before, like while I was in streaming, to try understand how much gold I have made so far already, to understand how the map works and what are the best ways to actually make gold here, and just stuff like that in general. So you're level 67, the developers have confirmed that if you're level 70, if you're level 70 67 and above, you can come to this map and farm easy, relatively easy. I'm not sure how other people below this level are, but in general, this is basically the level you need to be to not like completely struggle here, because while I was playing at the start of this event, I did seem to struggle quite a bit as well. So if you are below level 70, I do recommend you check out the leveling guide I have, which will really, it has helped so many people in Arcane Legend. Like I have a written guide on the forum, and I have a video guide as well. The link is on the down in the description. So if you check that out, you should be able to see. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, the boss is dead. Alright, so as you can see, I'm using my this pet, which grants additional additional gold. So I can't remember, but basically I want to get to at least 88.5 mil. Once I get there, then I'm gonna decide whether I want to keep farming or I'm gonna end the stream. But that's basically my current goal, and I want to see how long it takes me to get that far without actually oh my god, there's like no one here, without actually spending too much time into it. Now first, hello everyone, liking the penny, thanks Surgeon. I made 1 mil yesterday, nice event. Anyone help me? I'm level 62. Yeah, well, last week I was going to meet up with a friend in the city, and I was passing, but there's like a sort of like a lake in my university, I guess, and while I was walking over the bridge, there was like a massive breeze that came by, and it just completely took my Telstra hat, which you might have remembered from my previous videos slash streams. Yeah, so because of that, I'm basically hatless now. That's the only hat. It wasn't even mine. It was given to me by a friend. I can't actually afford to buy a hat for myself, so yeah, it wasn't mine. But what can you do? Anyway, I tried to save the hat, but yeah, it wasn't successful. The hat kind of drowned. Like first, it was floating for like 2 seconds, and by the time I would have gone down to the lake to actually grab it, it just started drowning, and I was like late for my. I wasn't late for my bus, but if I spent too much time on it, I would have been extremely late for my. I could have missed my bus, so I basically decided to go. how to make gold in the event. Well, that's a very good question. Firstly, to make gold in this event, you're gonna need um, three things. I guess if I think of more, I will let you know. But the first way and the least efficient way, or least consistent way, not efficient, is having the last way. This is, and the least consistent way is basically to have platinum and open the chest to loot the items itself. So if you get these three items right, I've seen these people sell the Arcanite Necro for over 20 million. Some people sell for 20, some sell for 23, 21, 22. I haven't seen anyone sell for more than 23 yet. And of course you can sell these items as well. So if you open those and loot it, you're pretty good to go. You would get a significant amount. I've had a few friends who already looted them, so congrats to them. Or if you are one of the person who looted it. How much gold I got with zero gold loot? With zero gold loot, you the amount of gold that drops here is between 100 up to 1000. So if you don't have any gold, you can get anywhere between 100 to 1000 gold. You won't get anything higher or lower than that. If you do have, you give a 6 time but did not win. I don't actually give gold to anyone, so yeah, no thanks. If you do really want if you want gold, I don't really like giving away free gold, but what I will show you guys is if I go to my full screen, and in my Discord group, if you haven't joined already, there's a section called casino games, and the top three leaderboard players here, the top three at the end of the week will get a certain amount of gold. So number one gets 150k, number two gets 70k, and number three gets 50k. If you want to join and take part in the game, you can do so. Those are weekly that is a weekly event, so I that goes on every week. So if you want to join that, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, so the next way, and probably one of the better way, is to basically have a lot of gold loot and farm here. By the way, me and my family loves you. Thank you, I do appreciate that. Send my tell your family I appreciate that, and thank you. Okay, so once we have that, let's go for the people um, who are messaging me on Instagram right now. I'm sorry I can't reply at the moment, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you don't follow me there, you really should. It really helps in terms of communication. Yeah, so going back to the other method, we actually need to go near the wheel. I think we have to press it to start the thing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so one strategy, if you didn't know, you're supposed to go and bring the boss to this corner, because then a lot of those mobs don't come to you, so it's a lot more manageable, and but the boss doesn't run away either, which is pretty nice, I guess. And he's like closer to here, closer. Oh no, stop! Oh my God, that guy is a nap. Come here. Yeah, see, that guy was like pretty stupid. Don't do that. stay here and basically kill from here. Might actually have to reset this, hopefully not. It's kind of better if you run in parties so these kind of things don't happen. And sometimes this can happen if you get like people who doesn't really understand. Do you wanna party pirate? Do I really? I don't know. Nah, I'll just stay normal right now. So in case anyone wants to join, they can. How many goals I got? Thanks thanks King. I do appreciate that, and for that I will send you some good luck. My lucky symbol on the chat. If you didn't see, that symbolizes luck because it's like a lucky emoji. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we will be fine. Like it seems like this is manageable. Sometimes it might be efficient, the better parties I have, but for now it really doesn't matter. I think, hello Vlad, good to see you again. Yeah, so from what I can tell, and this isn't based on statistics, but my observation of this map is basically when we play this, right? I've noticed, uh, if you didn't know, it drops 3 chests, sometimes two. Once he well take most of his health away. Sometimes there are 3 chests, 4,000, 5,000, and 5,000. So that's around 410. That's like 15k. So from my overall observation here, I can see that there is only about, it's the gold load drop is like a little lower than thank you, I appreciate that. The gold load here is a bit lower than elite south gates, but it's better than mausoleum for sure. It partly factors into the time to kill here is a lot faster. So I'm not sure, maybe we'll time it. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure if I have a actually I'll use my phone. I'll time, actually it really doesn't matter because 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 the timing is all to do how with how efficient your strategy and party is. But I would normally do that, but because just a chill stream, I was like, nah, I'll just play and see how I go. If you didn't know, this map, unfortunate, I was personally a little bit disappointed when I saw this, so I did play a few games this morning before I went to sleep for when it first came live. At my first look, I wasn't really too impressed with it, partly because this map is a bit too, it's too much like Southern Gates on, oh my god, that's nothing. I only got about 8k. So if we go to this map here, right? Southern Seas, sorry, not Gates, that was my bad. If you come here, this is pretty much the exact map, but the bosses are like harder to kill and stuff because yeah, so as you can see, they don't have this animation on the map, and they have, oh no, oh my god, sorry, that was my bad. I got disconnected because I was trying to log in through my game, but it's all right, it doesn't matter. But the point is, they're really similar maps. um yeah, so that was kind of A bit sad, but honestly, it really doesn't matter because in the end of the day, no matter what, they're all gonna be kind of like the same thing. Yeah, because like all the mechanics and stuff are the same. It just the skin of the place just is different anyway. So I guess it really doesn't matter as long as the loot is good. See, all this, like that map is like a really super buffed up version of this, because as you can see here, these mobs drop one by one from that boat over there. It's like another pirate ship attacking here. But with the new map, it's, yeah, as you can see with the new map, it just this blood hammer instead of even the animation is the same, like, and he drops the chest in the exact same space. The only difference is that you spawn from here instead of dropping right there, and you obviously get this chest as well, which doesn't really make any difference, and it's rather sad. So as you can see, once we can that is just in case you guys didn't know how similar they were to each other. So this map here is exact copy of that map, except there is no beginning animation. The bosses and the mobs come at the same time. They have more health, they do more damage, and there is a lot of them. Except for that, it's pretty much all the same stuff. And obviously there's new NPC, and this bird looks a bit more fresh or clean, which is, I guess, kind of nice, but it really doesn't matter. But anyway, but what I do like though, it's the fact that they're interlinking the things together. For example, like, yeah, you can say, oh, that's a bad thing because it's reskin or whatever, but they're also connecting stuff. So as you can see, stuff that were in 21 to 2036 during those levels, right, was pirate themed. And now Festafang Swamp, well, Swamp is kind of like a, related to that kind of stuff. So to in that respect, I like how they are linked together, so it's not like completely bad. Should I craft Arcanite Necro or sell recipe? Yeah, do you guys reckon I should buy the recipe? No, I wanna know how much they sell the recipe for. I'm not gonna buy it, of course. I am gonna open some locked. If you guys didn't know, later on this stream, I'm gonna be opening some of the new locked, so you guys can see well, what it's like and what loot you can get and all that kind of stuff. Boring event. Yeah, I agree. It's not one of the more fun event, but you just gotta be happy with what you're given. Really, you can't really do anything about it other than just play it. I don't mind though. Like, you can get some good rewards, of course. Just give me 1 sec. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, the event is kind of boring. I agree. Um, when you make a video of this streaming right now, I feel bad. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, so it's kind of boring, but what can you do? The only thing I like about this is the fact that you can still get a decent amount of gold, um, all better than mausoleum for sure in the amount of time it takes. Like, or at least for me, like I get quite a significant amount of gold. I'd say I got like 20k there, I think. I don't know, I have like 10 people message me wanting it. Okay, well, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty oh, on YouTube I see. Yeah. So, in the end of the day, I'm still making some gold. It's a bit different than Mausoleum. I mean, Elite's Hard Guys, I kind of got bored farming there, not gonna lie. So I guess in that respect, it's a kind of bit different, and it did get me to farm. Like when I hit 8.88.5 million, 5 million, I would have made 1 million from farming this event, which I'm not really doing right now in Elite South Gates. So in that way, I will be more than happy to spend some time and get a bit of extra gold, and just stream as well and farm and all that kind of stuff. It's a good way to spend some time into the game as well. And lastly, another way to make gold is, of course, is the loot you get from it, the crates. I mean, the crates were quite significant. One of my guildmates was the first person to loot a chest, like literally as soon as it went live, he went in and looted it on the first round, which was ridiculous. Unfortunately, he did sell it. What they offer, 10 million. And yeah, so as you can see, or, or- that's not too bad. It's a bit lower than most elite gates, but because you can loot the crates, of course, and they're like worth 200k. The reason I didn't open them before is because I knew they were gonna go down. I saw some people who were buying them for like 300, 400k per piece, and I thought that's pretty ridiculous. Okay, all right. Nur Afghan said it only takes 1 minute to kill the boss, so it takes less time than easy. Because it's really random. The reason you didn't loot any is because the drop rate is quite rare, which I like, because if you think about it, right, Arcanite Necro, Arcanite Abaddon, and Slag are pretty rare pet. Like they should be like not easy to obtain. If tons of people were so STS, what they're doing is really limiting the amount of those eggs that can exist in the game. Sure, they put it in auction because they obviously want people to be buying platinum to open this, and clearly it's working. Um, because they want to make sure the price is really high, and the time and the money you put into it is actually worth it. Like they don't want it to devalue, so they made the drop rate for the chest really rare as well, because they know a lot of people will be buying and spending platinum to open this chest. unfortunately. Yeah, so this way, if they limit the amount of the slots available into the game, then the amount of people then can actually loot them is rare as well, which means in the future the price won't devalue so much, and it's more likely that the prices for especially Arcanite and Necro will increase a lot more than it is now. And when I say in the future, I mean like in few months' time, not as soon as this event ends. So if you're hoping, if you have an egg, I do recommend you sell it now, because the price is the highest right now, because everybody wants it and not many have it for sale. But if you're someone who doesn't care and would rather, I mean, if you're someone who really wants to buy it and you're really rich, you can be that person. But I personally think it's worth waiting for, rather than waiting for the price to become cheaper or more people to loot it, and all that kind of stuff before committing into buying it. Also, another thing I really wanted to talk about is that with um, with this event, it's only intended for like people who are like in end game, and this is one of the perks for being in end game. Like people, I saw some people commenting on forums saying, it's not fair, we don't get to run the map if you're level 67 or below. And to that, I actually think that is not right, because the people who are level 67 and above, they actually spend hours farming daily XP to get there. So it would be unfair for them to make it available for a level 70 for this expansion, because this map is basically part of that expansion. STS is basically connecting the Kraken Isle, um, kind of like Kraken Isle, with the Faster Fang. Like, I don't know how they travel. Maybe they went this way, and this way, and came here. I don't know, but yeah. By the way, things you, I King William. Hello, King William, who has. I'm thinking whether it'll be the chest can drop on the event. Yes, the chest can drop on the event. Maybe after this, I personally wanna load one of these chests, because if I do, then that's pretty much easy 200k. And yeah, because I like gold, especially gold that I don't deserve, for not putting in enough effort and getting lucky and winning. So that would be pretty nice. I have 800 gold loot. It literally says right on the title of this video. I'm 63. Yeah, well, yeah, get like another full level, and you should be able to do this easy. I'm sure you can do it easy as well if you have other level 70 members. The probability of the drops is rather low. Like, a lot of people saying they've been running for a few hours and not looting even one. I personally ran this for about 2.5 hours, I would say, and I haven't looted any personally, so I don't know what to tell you. But the focus on this event, I think, is more toward making gold for STS rather than the players. But I think the gold drop here is way too balanced. I originally thought it would be somewhat like Hydra because they're like, it's a pirate booty gold rush event, and I was like, oh, gold rush, that means there's a lot of gold. But yeah, no, that's not the case. There is a good amount of gold that's not too OP. Also, this is my new dress. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's not new, but someone gifted it to me. So shout out to him for giving it to me. IGN was this, I think. Gave me the gave me the vanity. I don't really know how much it's worth, um, but I'll be happy to keep it for him. I was personally gonna buy it when the price was a bit lower, but I haven't got around to that. I'm just basically I buy stuff when I see that there's a good deal or a good time to buy, and that's why I'm waiting to buy the Halloween daggers as well, the Lori daggers, was like, which is like I think worth around 800k, 700k right now. I'm gonna ideally buy it when it's around 600k or 500k would be amazing, but basically I'm on a six, uh, so that's about six. Yeah, I got around 15k there with 800% gold load, which isn't a lot of gold. So STS is really trying to reduce the amount of gold that are in the game right now, which is kind of sad, but it's also good uh, because it's keeping the economy pretty healthy, I think, personally. So here, what is the best place to level up? Well, there isn't really one best place to level up, but there are some really good places to level up. Some of the places I would recommend is, show you quickly. I'll stay here. Screen, let's go. If you go into Arcane Legend forum, right? I have written a full guide, as I was saying before. If you go to a new player section, this link is up there, and my thread is highlighted right there. So this is the thread I wrote on this, how to get 30 XP per day without any elixir. If you have more elixir, obviously you can double it. So Dead City gives you 600. These are the quests. Kraken Isle gives you 600. Those two quests. North gives you 1800. All of these quests and how to complete them and where to get them with full details. If you go here, the Shuyao gives you 3000. Dreamscape gives you 600. Tindril gives you 5400. And this Glintstone Caverns gives you 4800. Glintstone gives you 4500. Chancel gives you 1750. That's too much. And lastly, Festifang gives you 7200. So probably Festifang and then Tindril are the best locations for best places to level up. So if you are I actually you can go onto that and check it out. I'm sure you will find it useful. A lot of players has told me that they really did like that guide, and I personally wrote it because I leveled up pretty much all of my characters like warriors and mages. I used to play all of them back in the day, which I stopped because I just wanted to specialize in being a rogue. Bro, put a link in description who want to join. It should already be in the description. Uh, support the stream. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. It is not here. I'm gonna quickly change the description again. I feel bad I'm not contributing to this. Well, go to Discord. I don't actually know how to make a link. So what I'm gonna have to do is go here. Actually, if we go on to the forum, I did write a recent guide with how to join the. If we go to the general section, I did write a Discord group on forum, and the link is right here. There you go. I'll put it at the very top so you can see. Not sure if that will update. So as a second measure, I'll put it on the chat as well so you guys can see. Yeah, so someone asked a very good question on the chat I saw earlier. What was that? Best pet for mage. Well, there is so many pets right now. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. I would say actually just watch my pet guide. I have. Oh my god, this place is a massacre. Like we're dying immediately. I'm getting out of here. Like that was just too much. I'll share my Bovie. I do appreciate that. So we go here. Gonna make sure I'm a bit more comfortable. By the way, if you're one of those people that just stay here, and when someone just so when someone goes over it, you can kill them. Just seriously stop. It's annoying. Like as you can see, I go around the side because people just tend to kill me when I run right through it, and it's really frustrating. Like annoys me quite a bit. As you can see, that person says idiot. He got angry, I guess, because people weren't following through properly. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. There's way too many mobs and not enough people doing good damage. So this is what I mean. If you can see, like with the new map, there's just ridiculous. There is way too many mobs and just not enough damage going on in this party. Oh, we got, not to bash on the warriors, but we got like do I have 3 warriors or what? Oh my god. So we got 3 warriors here, but they're actually doing pretty well. I mean they did take down all of the mobs. Just 3 warriors and me in this party, which is why this was kind of a struggle and the boss is slow. How do you unlock the new map? So basically you need to be level. So there are 2 ways to unlock it, of course. Firstly, if you have an Arcane dairy egg, this is the not efficient one. If you have an Arcane dairy pet, or a friend you know does, you can get them to kill mobs with you, and randomly it will spawn a portal that will take you to the new map. And this is completely random and takes hours and hours and hours of trial and error. So I definitely wouldn't recommend you do it this way. The second way you can do it is you have to be at least level 54 and use magma. Yeah, but I don't want to use magma because I'm getting like 40% gold load of my pet right now, and so are these people. Seeing the gold load is coming from me to them. 6.6, 2.4, and 2.5. Oh my god, that's like 11, 12k. Otherwise, really high. How much do you think they will be? Actually, yes, they will rise high, but it won't be fast. They will, I think, with these balloons, I think they will rise, but the rise won't be very fast because there's way too many of those balloons in the game, in my opinion. And people like buy and sell them all the time, so they don't seem like really rare to people. So I think there might be, I'm sure there will be a time in the future when it rises really fast, but I just don't know anytime soon. Back when they were about 8 million, I had like 30 of them in my house personally. I'm not sure if you are one of the people that remember, if there is anyone here on the chat or watching the video, but in my house there was like literally balloon banners everywhere. But eventually I sold them because it was just dumb. I'm keeping all those balloon banners. It was just really it wasn't really making me happy. I guess it was more of like, oh look, I'm rich and I can afford all this. I did keep it for a while. I had like eight of the I had there were 8 million and I had about 30 of them, but I ended up selling them between 10 15 to 22 millions each. If you check some of my older videos, you will see what I mean. You will see what I mean. Like, you can see some of the times of me buying and selling balloon banners. I remember there was a time when I actually sold an average belt for an immortal staff with like 140% gold load or 120% gold load and a balloon banner, and then I ended up selling the balloon banner as well. Um, because yeah, that's a good question. Because not everyone needs gold load. I mean, some people might already have a gold load and they don't want more. And if they have gold, oh god, they can pretty much buy whatever they want. If they want a pet instead of gold, they can buy. Yeah, gold just gives them more flexibility to buy what they want. I guess that's why. But if people prefer gold load, I don't mind. Today today I gave away a fortune fob to someone random in town. I had like two of this. If we go here, I had two of this, so I gave one to someone else. It was someone level 49. I can't remember the name. Oh my god, I forgot to show you how to get here. Alright. Going back to the question, how do you go to this new map? You need to be at least level 54, and once you are 54, you will get a new quest in Garata village, and from there there's an NPC will direct you to Chancel of Light. In Chancel of Light there is a special place that you need to go to, and that's where you will be able to come here into the new map. Following that, me one. I'm sure you do. Honestly, I don't even know how much they're worth at the moment. I already have a pretty sweet leper pendant, and this was one of my first leper pendant in the game. I spent like 500k on it. Back then it was quite a bit, so I'm not really I don't really want to change. Like, I just have it just for the sake of it. I think my old leper still holds more sentimental value and luck for me than the new one, even though it grants more luck. So, oh my god, that's actually quite a lot. Okay, so what you need to do is go to Gareta village. Once you're level 54, you'll get a new quest. And if you're not level 54, this won't work. If you're not level 54 above and you do need to complete the quest, you need to come and talk to this guy called Harold Hogan, and he will tell you to cross your arms and say balance guide you to another NPC. This NPC you can find right here at the corner. Is called Amphitheus the goalkeeper. Cross your arms and balance guide you, and he will say thank you, and you'll be immediately teleported to Chancel of Light. Once you're in Chancel of Light, you can obviously do all of this quest should you wish to. It's like 20 million. Yeah, so you wanna come to this space right here. There's no requirement. Oh, actually, you need to go back, and there's another NPC who will tell you to find another NPC, and you come here and you speak. Oh, the NPC I talked to, I think is the same person. They'll tell you to find this NPC. You talk to him, and you chase after him, and then once you chase after him, you get this really long corridor. I know a majority of you will already know this, but I think it's good that he asked, and I just want to show him quickly. So just keep going, keep going. It's a really long corridor, but this I don't really understand how this works, because if you do Arcane chest, if you think about it, right, this place, so the chancel is right here, and Festafang is here, so I must have gotten through some secret passageway, because I crossed the sea, but I don't know how else. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a locked opening when I hit 8.5 million. I'm gonna open some and try load it. It's me, Bonnie. Oh, okay. Hey, Bonnie. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Better late than never. I've been running this for quite a while. Still 110k away from my goal of making the amount of gold I set out to do at the start of this video. Not completely sure how many. Not completely sure about how long it's been since I started the stream. I didn't really look at the time when I started going live. If you guys are curious, by the way, I finished my exam today, and right after it, I just went to sleep because this week has been quite busy. Like I literally had 5 hours sleep every day because I was studying for it, and taking breaks like a few minutes every once in a while. But today I completely finished it, and after finishing it, I went to sleep and then woke up, had dinner, ate something, watched a few shows. Oh, and I did play a little bit as well. But then I thought, might be nice to do some streaming and see some people here. Best bet for Rogue under 1 million. Yeah, sorry, you did ask that, but I didn't answer that before. Okay, so I'm gonna be telling you what I think the best bet is. The best combinations. You need to give me a bit more information. For example, best bet in terms of what? Like doing elite runs, farming. Oh my god, I forgot to change to my gold loot set. Why do I do this? That was literally a waste. Oh, it's been 50 minutes. Alright, sweet. Yep, so I've made around 200k in 50 minutes then, I think. A bit more than 200k. Which is rather low. I prefer like around half a million in 50 minutes, but who wouldn't? Sure, everyone would like that. Uh, yeah. So the best bet, sorry, I don't want to keep delaying. I'll answer your questions right away. You want to you basically need to do a, a pet slotting. Firstly, your best base pet that I would recommend if I go to my favorite pets. These are the pets I have. This I use for running Mausoleum because it debuffs the curses. This gives you luck, which I use for farming locked. This I use for this I used for slot trying out different pets. But what you wanna do is go for what you wanna do is get the green pet. If you go to legendary, you wanna get this pet called gloom or green. Either of them will do. Then you wanna unlock open slot with 50 story tokens. For the happiness bonus, you wanna slot in heroic Fenris, and for the arcane ability, you wanna uh, pick a pet that you can afford, and you can change the arcane ability depending on the purpose of the pet. Like what do you really want it for? If you want it for killing bosses fast, then you want to go with a Calvin arcane ability, so you can stun the boss and do damage. If you wanted to do Elite South Gates run, you want to change it to a Necro arcane ability, so you have a shield as well. If you're running Mausoleum, you can put that pet I showed earlier. I can't remember its name, but you can use that pet and counter the curse. So it's like a multi-purpose pet, I guess. No problem, happy to help. So that's basically what I would recommend for pet. Help me buying staff Gold. I signed up to the channel. Thank you. I do appreciate you subscribing, I guess. Not sure what you mean signed up, but yeah. I'm just reading the stream to see what's going on, like in terms of updates and stuff. I do like saying hi. Okay, so once we he was selling something that I wanted to buy before, but I couldn't be asked. I'll ask again in case he didn't end up selling it. Sometimes I see people sell stuff I want, but I'm just too lazy to PM them and negotiate a plan. I think he's a bit confused and disorientated, of course, but yeah, he was selling. Oh no, okay, he must have already sold it then. If you weren't here, this is I'm basically asking about the Arcanite recipe she had, or he had, not sure, but he had an Arcanite necro recipe which I knew before. I'm just following up to see whether they already sold it here or haven't sold that yet. PT bro, yeah sure, PT me. Water, getting a bit thirsty. I'm talking in there. Let me hug. I think someone just subscribed, so I'm not sure if it popped up on the screen, but it's supposed to. Watching watching the stream. All right. Thanks. See you joined. I don't know why it doesn't show on screen when someone subscribes. It's a bit weird. It's meant to show. Oh, okay, it did. Gabrielle, thank you for subscribing. You're helping me get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I think I can do it. I don't know. Probably not, but worth looking into. I've had a lot of people subscribing over the past few months, or past month or so. So I wanna keep making more stuff and see how it all goes. It is quite late at night. That's what I might seem a little bit tired. It's like it's almost 12 a.m. in the morning. Wow, I want to go load in one weapon. Oh my god. I'm gonna show this person. No, oh no. Slash tell SAVA. I'm gonna show that person my dagger and freak her out because she'll see that I have a lot of gold loot in there. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I know that's a weird thing to message someone you don't know and say, "Hey, show you my weapon." I know. It just yeah. So I think I just want to see how that person reacts. It's usually pretty funny when you show someone who is not very good into the game, or rather new players, they get impressed by literally um, there are not many things. Like you can give you can give 100k, or you can show someone 100k, and they get really impressed. Right now, say hi. These people now, I want to see whether they will say anything or not. Okay, I expected um, top frog to say that, but the other players, I don't really know the other two players, but since you're here, shout out to you guys. Also, I sometimes there are people who say to give them shout out, but they aren't here when I basically stream, because that's when I can do it. In my priorities are a bit different. So the highest amount of gold I can get in this map is around 24k, assuming all of the 3 chests spawn and they all drop um, the maximum gold they can, which is 8,000 gold for me, and that's because I have 800% gold load. If you have 700 gold load, it'll drop 700. It will drop 7,000 gold load. That's basically how gold load corresponds for this map. They work a bit differently for each individual maps. So if you're wondering why you weren't, that's why you can't get the same amount of gold in every map. This party is actually really OP. We're just like hammering these guys. Okay. Yeah, thanks for saying hi on the stream. Appreciate people interacting with me while I try to farm gold. Oh my god, I'm almost like 50k away. That's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. That's like 3 runs. So in about pretty pretty I mean, not too far into the future, I'm probably gonna start start opening the locked, so you can see whether I actually loot anything or not. I personally hope I do loot something. It's very unlikely that I will, but I think you gotta risk it. And I personally opened a lot of locked in the past. I'm sure if you watch my videos of mausoleum expansion, I mean the nightmare expansion, I opened a lot of nightmare crates and did get very well, I did get very lucky from those ones, but unfortunately they aren't as good as they once were, so probably not worth it now. But they definitely are in the future. They definitely could be in the future. Right about now, the only thing that's worth it is Terror Blade, or the Arcane Sheaf, but the drop rate is so low that it's unlikely. You can see she's selling necro recipe for 20 million to 12 million, sorry. I don't know. Oh, oh. Oh my god, I wanna know how much that person is selling the Elite Awakening gem is. Alright, sweet. One Elite. Yeah, so when I go into the towns and stuff, try pick up good deals that you see when you see stuff like that, because that obviously helps into the future. I'm gonna quickly look up 10 awakening prices. Shouldn't be too high, to be honest. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, sorry, selling for premium. I don't know why it just yeah, I'm good. I'm coding. I'm just having a chill live stream, trying to make some gold. Give answer some questions people might have, and it's a bit different event, so I thought give it a try, make some gold, and while it's still fresh, get some praise. Unfortunately, the drop rate has been extremely bad, so I really don't know what to tell you. By the way, after this I want to show you guys something for the winter event. So if you've been watching from the start, or from the or if you're still watching right now, you will I'll tell you guys something that you might not have thought about, which I mean, it's hard to replicate, but what you basically need to do, long time ago, STS released this special elixirs called they're like class specific loot elixirs. If we go into my auction, I have one right here. I literally have only one left. Ignore all these stupid eggs. Oh my god. Okay, so see this 25% class loot elixir. Well, in winter event, when open provides the user with a 25% better odds at class loot for 30 minutes. So I've saved that up. It is probably I don't know how many of those are left in the game, but they are pretty rare now, especially because there isn't many tradable ones. I'm not even sure if I will actually use it. I just might keep that as a trophy. But I think in winter event, if they bring out new artifacts or new loot that are class specific, rogue items are always more expensive than all of the other classes. Like pretty much any rogue item will be to price and see how much. Now be careful buying the recipe, because I don't really know how long the crafting time is, and by the time you craft it, the price might have gone down by quite a lot. So you gotta be careful on what price you're willing to pay for this. Yeah, sweet. Okay, need 20 more k, 25 more k, 5k, 5k, 7k. Oh my god, that was actually quite good. Okay, so 7 more k, and then I would have made 1 million from this event just by farming gold in, I'd say my guess would be it's like been an hour and 20 minutes maybe, and that's basically how much I have made since I started the stream. I made about 300k, which isn't really much considering I have such high gold load. Oh no. I really want to loot one of those from Brazil. Thank you. Shout out to everyone from Brazil. I know some of you guys don't speak English, but still watch my videos, so I really do appreciate that. Told many times, well, a few times, to add subtitles to my videos in Brazil, but I don't really know how to do that. So if you're someone who's from Brazil, speaks English, and wanna help the channel, do send me a message on Discord or my Instagram, and I can work out a way so you, if you wanted to, of course, don't have to do it. If you want, you could translate the stuff I say to other people, like write a script that automatically appears when I talk. I mean, I would love to speak Spanish. I assume you guys speak Brazilian Spanish. I don't really know. Yeah, yeah, I'm a bit sorry if you speak some other language. But they stream 1 hour. Oh, okay, I was close. Hello, Michael. Hello, Global. Welcome to the stream. We have this will probably mean that I've gotten more than 500k, and it's right here. I don't know why I'm not loading it. Oh my god. Exactly 88.500k. So there we go. That's um so I found 1 million right now from this event. I'm quickly gonna check the forum here because someone just of posted a thread of them selling the necro recipe, and I want to see how much they're selling it for, just to get a reference of. Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, it's about 12 million. I don't really want to buy that. I'd rather loot it myself, to be honest. So let's go back into the stream. Okay, so now I wanna to excuse it. Ooh. Okay, so we wanna get the pirate chest. Go from the top. Arcane pirate chest. Okay. Arcane. Not sure if that's gonna work. No. Okay, there we go. This should help. Okay, they're like 200k. I'm gonna buy 3 of them. Okay, so as you can see, that's about 9 pulls. So that's about 600k. I've spent 600k on that. And right now, I don't have any keys, as you can see. I don't have any platinum, which means I'm gonna have to use crate keys. I have only one crate keys, which means you do need to open some more. So we're gonna see if I have any on me, and if I don't, then I'm gonna get some out of stash. I'm gonna quickly check to see how much keys are worth right now. If you have some keys, now is a good time to sell. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, 1.5 million. That's quite significant, guys. Yeah, that's quite significant. But as we go here, I've got I've got quite a significant amount of great keys. Probably they're probably worth somewhere around 80 to 100 million, I'd assume. And I have some on other character as well, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to sell them yet because the price will get up to 2 million pretty soon. So I'd rather wait. I'm gonna change this to the Arcane chest. I'm gonna change this elixir, and I'm also going to be coding this so later on I can actually upload this video. So as you can see, I'm opening the 50 crate case, cost 1.6 million, and I have 3 Arcanite chests. Each of them are worth 200k as of right now. So I just want to see how what I load. 500, of course. Oh my god, it's only one pool. What the? Okay, this isn't worth it, guys. Oh my. 5 platinum. This is a joke. What the hell? Crate keys. I have 6 crate keys. So they take 15 crate keys and open only one. This is real bullshit. Do not open them. I'm actually really mad. Oh my god, that was just the biggest waste of money I've had in my life right now. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Anyway, don't open this locked unless you have platinum, which I clearly don't, or have the money to buy. So I wouldn't recommend you buying them with crate keys, but unless you're really rich, in that case, and you feel lucky, then go for it. Don't want to tell you how to spend your gold, but that is basically all for this video. Thanks to everyone who's been here since the start of the video. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, join the Discord group, and like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff if you like the content I make and want to see more. Anyway, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.